Sag, I'm not really understanding why you're in this therapy session, but I get the preventative aspect of it. You know, you don't know if you're freaking out or not. You want to make sure there's no poison on your energy or splattered any of that residue from that environmental attitude, that past environmental attitude that was riddled with energy manipulation. And you were there, thick as thieves, with someone showing up as a friend, and you want to make sure that that nastiness is not riddled onto you. You want to take a ritual bath. Guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm eccentric RockStar'Seed, but I'm coming in here as Dr. Khadijah today for Sag. But I'm also picking up on a premonition that someone is not, if they're not in therapy, they're going to reach that, they're going to break down. Something's going to happen, they're going to break down, and they're going to be in therapy over you because you were trying to show them how to protect themselves from it the entire time. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. These cards are riddled with hypocrisy. You have transform and transcend, and I told you, Dr. Khadijah is here today. Okay, somebody is going to break down, and there are yeah, with the Five of Cups. You see that? The house is going to be ruined. Okay, and then you have the Lovers. What they thought they were going to do to you, Sag, happened to them. Clearly. Somebody's got to somebody wants to wash when someone realizes, I feel like this is a man, once he realizes, he gets that pivotal message that I think God is going to make it clear to him, you are riddled with emotional manipulation. Because you got you got the Chariot, the Two of Cups, Three of Swords, generosity. The generosity is like my Three of Cups. You see, that's Cancer energy. Freedom, the Chariot, Cancer energy. The Chariot's here, Cancer energy. Okay, Two of Cups. You got two emotionally abusive people, and you're riddled with a lot of psychology, a lot of mental oppression, emotional manipulation. You have a lot of, how can I say it? Energy manipulation. That's just the bottom line. You think these bitches love you? Oh, Sag, Dr. Khadijah's present. Let him say it. And it's not, and you know, I don't think Sag means it in a way where it's like, I'm the one stupid enough to love you regardless. That's not how she means it. It's just that you let this shit happen, and these people manipulated it so they can have their way. And Sag is going to be the one to pay for it. Meanwhile, you just want to take a ritual bath. Sag took a ritual bath to rid herself of any kind of sorrow or negativity or mental conflict, heartbreak, anything that was meant to be on her scale, but it was unjustly put on her scale because it had nothing to do with Sagittarius. You have held sureness of the soil, unseen help, support, community. You damn right you angered the Most High. You bitches. Dr. Khadijah, you don't say bitches. Who's the expert? And who's the amateur? Playing with kitchen. Playing in the kitchen. Playing in your mother's herbs and spices and shit. We're going to transform and transcend. As a snake sheds its skin, as it grows, look at that. As its growth demands. A snake sheds its skin as its growth demands. As it expands, it has no choice but to discard those limiting parts of itself and emerge soft and fresh. Humans are the same way. Ideally, we're always growing, but as such, there are moments in our life where we have to shed the old to make way for the new. Ritualize this moment so you can let go once and for all. Sag, you seem to let go once and for all. That's going to drag this person to let go once and for all, because what I'm getting in my premonition is you were misused and abused in your friendship. See, to you, it felt like the friendship was farce. F-A-R-C-E, meaning like a joke. Somebody took it for a joke. And this person was allowing things to happen to this man. This man is a man, okay? If it's a woman, put it where it resonates. But I pick, that's a man. This is a man figure, not a masculine woman, a man. And you let not one, but two people do you wrong, okay? And you thought Sag was going to be emotionally dumped on about it. So it's like the three of y'all, in the spirit of naivety, thought you was going to put that on Sag's scale, prey on Sag, and put that on Sag's scale, and put that on Sag's conscience, and put that on Sag's heart. So there's a mental scar and an emotional scar. Not realizing Sag freed themselves from that kind of bullshit a long goddamn time ago. Why? Because the Most High. It's just a matter of time before the shit come crumbling down. And these people is like boldly stepping into their power. The power they have over that man. Yeah, they did. Okay? And we're not victimizing the man. It's just, you're not a victim, per se. You were a little victimized, but you turned around and spitefully victimized Sag, or tried to. But Sag is an expert too. An expert in propelling forward, quick, with the chariot. These motherfuckers had their claws, hook, line, and sinker, quick. So with the held card, that's about sureness of soil, unseen help, support, community. It's like when times are turbulent, to keep ourselves steady, we need something to hold on to. When things are crumbling around us, we must find something we can count on that won't budge. That was you, Sag, to that man or woman. Deep roots to hold us steady when the winds of change come blowing. A supportive community around us. When we leave home, we must find something to hold us. When our lovers leave, we must find something to hold us. When our job ends, we must find something to hold us. When our parents die, we must find something to hold us. When we think there's nothing holding us, it's an invitation to find new, supportive grounds. This is where we can discover the sureness of the soil, the holding of the roots, and reach out to our community for extra holding. We were never meant to grow on this earth alone. Someone really did you so fucking dirty when it was your turn to ask for support. I don't think you asked for support a lot, Sagittarius. I don't think you asked for support a lot, but when you did, it was like very serious-hearted. It was serious to you. So if it's really your friend, like y'all supposed to be, it wouldn't have been an issue. It shouldn't have been an issue, especially when in their vulnerable time and need. And I'm hearing this, I'm going to reiterate this exactly how I hear it, blunt face. The man is coming back to try to make it right, or at least he appears to want to make it right. And you, Sag, feel like that was an act of arrogance, trying to play in your face. Now you're mad. Okay? Now you're pissed off. Like if you moved on gracefully, let me pray. Oh, my Rab, I have indeed wronged my soul. Please forgive me. Surah number 28. I think that's ayah 16. Or 16. Listen. This man came back and tried to act like I made a mistake. That's like Big telling Carrie, I made a mistake. And Carrie snapped once and for all. It's like, listen, you and me are nothing. You're not, it's like you have a radar. You see me moving on, now you want to come in and sweep in and try to shit all over me again? He was like, what? He acted like he was so appalled. And I'm sure he didn't mean any harm, but he was blocked off. Carrie wasn't. Carrie kept giving in. He was used to Carrie reliant. He was reliant on Carrie emotionally. He didn't know he was oppressing her like that. He didn't know he was that kind of asshole to her like that. He just knew he didn't have that nowhere else but her. He knew that about her. You dig? And he wasn't ready to receive it for a long time. But he took advantage of it for a long time. He knew he loved her. He just couldn't surrender to it.